I come back to?
I don't know.
You land back in the train after your little acrobatics trip and close the window.
Good.
It's like I'm sneaking to the back of the train, but
All
I
of
wait.
the is now gone.
What is this place? It looks like Element is the king.
Yeah, this is the room that you're staying in.
Where am I?
Oh,
You're gonna have to put your token down. So anyway,
Okay.
Simon, you continue down the hallway and you eventually reach a room that looks like the back of the train, but it seems to be locked. What do you want to do? Are we like breaking this down?
Out of my bed, Bucko.
Ew, no, I don't want to be.
I don't break it down.
Mhm.
I walked all the way back to a room. Go up to Element.
Oh yeah, Simon, let me help you out real quick.
Like, yes.
There we go.
what are you guys doing?
Oh, okay.
Don't mind them.
I rolled
So,
a 26.
Deer's first roll. Deer's first roll was an 18.
I'm just kidding. I'm not actually doing it. It was a joke. You know.
So, dear, you won't help me lock pick a door?
No.
Please.
Wait, why are we locked in here?
Because Simon wants to steal his weapons back.
He wants to go in the place where all the valuables are, and he wants to probably steal more than just his own stuff.
So we were locked in this room?
No, we're not locking this.
This is your own personal room. You each have your own key.
Okay, so I go back to the door at the end where all the stuff are.
You're gonna hear an announcement on the train saying that if you meet in the dining cart, then you will be able to learn about some of the stuff on this train.
Ooh.
Okay, because I need information.
I did not mean to do that.
I run all the way there.
Is anyone not going there?
I'm following.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take that as everyone's there. So I'm just going to throw a few tokens down. And then we need to get a special token for good old Jenkins.
Hey, look who's on roll 20!
Kira. I need to go into a training room for you just to set you
Oh
up.
god,
with
we did kind of.
Here. Don't worry, it hasn't started yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I got my push-to-talk fixed. Okay, bye.
Well, rip.
That was fun.
Hey Adam.
What?
You want to hear some good music?
Want to be surfer muted?
I'm good. Don't worry.
So, as I was saying, because Kira has to go for a moment, I need to get a token for a certain guy. Let's see.
His name I can remember. Jenkins.
Here we go. This is the token I'll use for him. And I
Is it
will
you meant to
enlarge.
be here?
What the fuck?
He's not in a samurai outfit. I just like this token.
No, he's not in a samurai outfit, but he has a katana.
He's clearly a
got huge.
general.
He also does not have a katana.
Thank you.
He's very big also.
Tell you what, I'll switch the token out for something that is much closer.
What the hell is this thing?
Yeah, and I'm gonna enlarge it so it's easier to see.
It's a true monk, Simon. You should take inspiration.
Fuck that white piece of trash.
Whoa.
He's Asian.
No, he's clearly white.
Okay. Look at this. Look at me in his shadow.
Adam, you're albino. There's a difference. So,
I think Midna's a little paler than me.
no, she's radiant.
What are you? Are you secretly made out of your radioactive plant in Minecraft? You have almost the same color palette.
So,
Oh my gosh, now that you're talking about it.
Jeez, what did you think I was talking?
No, I know you were talking about it. I just didn't clue in what you meant by the color palette. My secrets are mine to be kept forever.
I called dibs on this seat. Do you guys play with your character sheet open or like what?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay, how does it
Same
not
here.
consume your entire screen?
Because I put it down when I'm not using it.
I minimize it.
Mhm.
I minimize mine to like the bottom area of like our names.
I put
You
my
know you can
vid.
move the names too, right? I just put all the names in the corner to get them out of the way.
Oh, my names are at the bottom. Like I didn't know you could move them.
Yeah, I've noticed you could move them, but I play with my character sheet next to the map and the chat bar.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I use my
Map
character.
and chat bar.
I put my character
Map.
sheet 2 rows above.
Yeah,
the
our
chat so I can
character
see the
or the map that we play on,
Yeah, mine is in the entire screen.
I put it smaller.
I did.
There's a scroll bar where you could put the map smaller or bigger.
Yeah.
Oh well, fuck. I play like all fucking zoomed in shit. No wonder. Okay, so if you like hear me like hesitating and shit, it's mainly because I'm trying to like go through my fucking goddamn sheet while trying not to block anything on the map. That's what that usually is. Damn, if I could do that, I would have done it ages ago. Then I'm blind as shit, so. Can I like move where this thing is, or?
No, we kind of just awkwardly wait.
I guess I'm trying to like fix my screen though, so. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, I can now have everything open at once. Fuck, this helps so much. So I can type all the way over here. Okay, let's slash whisper Kira go. And then just put a lot of L's. Damn it. Okay, I might have to lower that a bit to like here. So that way I have some space to read.
Okay, so
I just realized I can like format my freaking.
Jenkins patiently waits for Kira to join and then says, "Okay, everyone. This is an important announcement. The train will be starting shortly, but first I want to tell you about our activities. This train, the activities that you have provided, I have a special room where I will do visits for certain customers, and I also will personally prepare meals 3 times a day for every customer. We also have special cars for sleeping and various games that we will do during your stay. This train ride will last for 2 weeks, and I hope you all enjoy your stay."
Where the heck are we going?
I don't know.
We should have asked.
I mean, we were just put on the train. It's like go on the train, take the relic, and there you go.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. Chances are the relic won't just be taken from you while you're still on the train. So with that, Jenkins is going to step into the kitchen to prepare lunch for this day.
I kind of feel like insulting him and like eating the town food.
Sneak once again.
Meat
Back to
square.
I made this note for Kira, but I didn't make the note for anyone else. His voice changing every 2 seconds is
Wait, how did you squeeze by me? I mean, I know we're both petite, but like.
I need this note for Kira, but it didn't make it for the rest of you. His voice changing every 2 seconds is in character.
Like
It's
a
in character.
Jenka?
Jenkins.
There might be something seriously wrong with this guy.
I mean, he sounded like he was possessed at one point. I want all your weapons.
Okay, so can I go to the back now?
Well,
Okay.
He probably has split personalities.
our client got the train ticket for us, so I wouldn't be too concerned-ish.
And you don't even know the price of this train.
Yeah.
It's very expensive. I was told that.
Yeah, you were told it's very expensive, but you don't know the exact price.
1,000 gold.
You know, you should go up to random people and ask, and then they'll be confused how you don't know. But if you want to interact with an NPC, maybe try to find out the games. Go to Jenkins' personal room where he does the visits.
I thought he went to the kitchen to prepare our meals.
So, do you want to go in what room?
Like I told you, I go to the back.
Okie dokie. The door is still locked.
I'm aware of that.
Okay. I'm not allowed to say anything because that's out of character. That's metagaming.
So I use sleight of hands
How are you using sleight of hand?
to lockpick.
Okay, you have a minus 15 to the roll, so that's a negative 6.
It locks his hands.
Basically, what happens is you try to pick the lock, and somewhere down the line, you started eating lunch.
Okay, so
Is there more than one stop to the train, or like,
okay.
is it a one-way express?
If you go up to an attendee of the train, they'd be happy to provide you various information on it.
Fire Guys, can I do this? I use my ability silence to make that whole cart silent so no one can hear what happens.
Okay, use 2 key points to make that part silent. Now what?
I punch the door down. Like, I fully punch the door down.
Prepare your fist and punch the door.
So
A very small dent appears with your 24 to hit.
Wait, small dents?
Yes, a
You
small
damaged
dent.
it for 7.
It's not to say damage it for 7. They have money to pay for decent doors.
Decent security. I mean, like, look at the clothing of the people. Look at this place. It looks so pricey.
Okay. Can I knock on the wood to see how hard it is, or if it's hollow or not?
Who said it was
You
wood?
knock on wood, and then you realize you aren't knocking on wood.
Of course.
This is definitely a lot better than wood.
Of course.
It's mithril.
So, Simon, considering the whole area is silent, you could just spend the next hour bashing at the store and hope that no one comes back here.
Can I explore along the way that Simon went to see the other carts along the way?
Yeah. Just to give you a brief summary, there's a couple of staff areas like the kitchen.
I thought the kitchen was the other way, but I guess there's multiple kitchens.
No. The left is towards the front. The right is towards the back.
Yeah, I went toward. Well, I thought he disappeared that way.
Yeah, the kitchen is that way.
But I went that way.
Oh, wait, okay. Simon went the wrong way.
That's the
Can
way
I go
you
that
move
way?
this one.
Okay, you want to go that way? In that case, you pass a few of the little game rooms, and you see a room labeled Jenkins Special Room.
Not
and there are also
suspicious
a
at all?
special couple of rooms for guest interaction. So yeah.
But what was in the play? I was about to say the play place, the games room.
Game room. There are just some card games, a few stuff, or a few things.
A few stuff and things.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to say they have Candyland?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it seems like people on this train have so much money, they paid for time travel.
Candyland is a classic.
It is.
That
They
was our
have
prom
all kinds-
theme.
They even have Monopoly.
Anyway. So, he went to the kitchen, right?
Mhm.
So, can I, like, just for fun, knock on his special room?
Okay, you knock on the door and it opens up. Why, hello. Are you here for a special visit?
You're going to get raped, man.
I'm not a man, damn it.
Still
What would a
applicable.
special inquire? Yeah.
Well, you just state wherever you want to visit, and I will bring you there. There are
Can you
certain rules that you need to keep in mind for when you do this. When you step through, you may not take anything out. I recommend only bringing yourself in and leaving nothing behind. And don't be inside when you're meant to leave.
The hell?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
What types of places can I go to?
Just name a place. I have a personal favorite if you want to go there.
What is it?
Please, allow me to show you. He pulls out a little wand, points it at the wall, and a little shot of energy comes out of it, and there's now a doorway. You
Wow.
see, this is my personal garden. Whenever I'm not on the train, I take care of these lovely plants. Do
Wait,
you like these plants?
they look gorgeous.
He really does have a lot of plants. It looks like he's been working on this for a long time.
For several centuries.
So, do you want to do something in here, or are you just kind of looking around?
Me?
So I can go anywhere that of which I speak, right?
Yes, you may go basically anywhere. Just keep in mind that it has to have one door and only one door, no windows.
No windows. So like, would the jail cell count as like having windows or like?
Yes, the bars would render that invalid.
Render. Sorry.
I got it too, but geez, that wasn't the intent.
I don't get it. That's the thing.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Are we getting to? Wow, this is bad, Kitty. Simon, you're already like soundproof. What do you want?
Oh no, I left that area.
Simon's basically just going from table to table hiding. That's what I'm picturing right now.
Okay, so
Crawling under the tables and chairs.
okay, can I walk over to that?
May I inquire to a guard if this is an expressway or not? Like I asked earlier.
Oh, an expressway?
Like, how many stops is there to this route?
We're here for several days.
I know, but I want to know, does it do many stops, or?
There's only going to be one stop other than getting off, and it's to turn the train around when it starts heading back to Neverwinter.
Okay.
So it's like go and come back.
Okay, so can I go up, go to the creepy guy's special room?
Okay. You open up, and you see Prestigious sitting there, just kind of staring into the garden, confused on what to do. And he explains the rules to you, Simon, as well.
Wait,
Now,
he can see me?
Yeah, he can see you. Look, you open the door.
Now, do either of you have a place you would like to visit at this time?
The only rules are it has to have one door and no windows.
Yes, just keep in mind that people will not appear.
Okay, so can I say it's like?
Oh, so this is like the perfect scouting thing. Wow.
Can I say can I say it's like what about the treasury? Just making it look like a random guess.
Why would you want to go there? There's nothing special there.
You can't take anything back.
Yeah, you can't take anything out. That's part of the rules explained.
Oh no, I'm aware, but that's still useful. Like, why not?
Why wouldn't you take anything
That
out?
is
Would
the
you
only
ask
thing
you?
I actually know in this
How
trip.
about I take you to my garden?
He is obsessed with that garden.
His garden. Is his garden like indoors or
Yes,
outdoors?
it is completely indoors.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
I don't want to do some sort of mythical drugs. I'm just gonna like walk away.
Wait. So it's his wand that's activating this?
Yes.
So like, if we
he's
shove him
channeling
inside
a
his,
constant-
if we shove him inside his like garden.
Just to clarify, he's shooting a constant beam into thing, and he's clearly having to concentrate on it.
Okay.
Clearly concentrating.
Adam, I'm gonna do this. Just look interested.
Just look interested, dude. I was complimenting his garden.
He was.
Okay, so can I go up to the guy? Make it look like I won't ask an important, awkward question.
Awkward question, the whole.
What's your awkward question?
I do the spell silence one more time.
Oh my god.
You spend 2 more key points.
Yes.
Now what?
I knock him out.
That doesn't do anything.
Simon.
What do we not use a strike to knock someone out?
You
Dude,
don't
rolled a
turn
10.
a strike, and he staring right at you, just kind of blinks as you just kind of punch his hair, and then he proceeds to raise his wand up, pointed at you.
Adam.
Simon, can you roll me a dexterity save really quick?
Oh, can I shriek the portal to the garden?
Okay. A little hand appears out of nowhere, tries to grab you, and then vanishes.
Okay, I was just like,
Do you want to try that again? He looks very upset and surprised. You might want to throw Simon into the garden so he can enjoy some nature.
But
no.
the garden's he pointed away, so like the constant stream is no longer working, so the garden closed.
No.
Yeah?
So
His entire time he's been channeling that beam.
But he pointed his magic wand at Simon.
Correct.
Yes.
At the
I did
same
not
time,
say
the
that
magic
it
beam
can't.
goes 2 ways.
You see, I did not say that it can't go directly by Simon while shooting a different bolt slightly to the left towards Simon.
So can I grab his arm and throw him into his own garden?
Simon, do you really want to do this?
This guy's overpowered. Like, people
No,
who are
no,
mentally disturbed are like OP as fuck.
Yeah, I'm
It's
debating
the
this
person
right
that's supposed to take care of
I'm
our
seriously
trip.
warning you.
Well,
You
he's
need
someone
to keep in
else,
mind,
it
this
seems.
guy has to get paid quite a bit, and he is the sole security to your knowledge. Do you really want to fight this guy right now?
No.
now. It's still silent, so no one can hear anything.
Wait.
Yeah, it's silent for an hour.
Okay. Well,
Can I pop a candy in my mouth?
Simon, can you start working your next character sheet after this character dies? Because I have a sudden suspicion that's how this is gonna end.
Oh wait, can you please put us in a room so I can see what's happening, so I can actually debate what I want to do?
No.
Simon, I didn't prepare our room because this room isn't meant to have any significant meaning right now.
Right
You
now.
play D&D with me and Adam. There's gonna be a meaning to almost everything.
I knew
I'm
that
amazed
he
that the guard,
was
like, can I just ask him, like, how can you concentrate on the garden and this at the same time?
Well, you see, I have been training for many years, and because of this training, I am very powerful.
Wait, how can he talk? It's silent. There's no sound.
No, this is all telepathic.
Of bloody course. Fucking wizards.
My eyes sparkle.
Don't you love cantrips? They get right around silence.
I hate wizards so much.
So can I, like, think to him then, since he discovered my thoughts?
Yes, you can have a telepathic conversation in this silent area.
So basically, you guys are gonna try and fight this guy,
Oh,
right?
No,
no.
I'm not.
I
No,
hope not.
I'm gonna say I'll be sure to check this out later.
This guy has done nothing wrong, and Simon's plotting his death. He's not the blacksmith. By the way, whenever these things go unnecessarily long, you're free to step in and say, "Hey, I want to do something."
Oh,
Oh, it's all
okay.
good. I'll just wait.
Mm.
I mean, I'd like
Yeah,
to know where my fucking chest is, though.
Oh yeah. Just go up to Prestigious and ask him.
I do not know
Where's my
either.
chest?
The room's silent where Prestigious is.
Yeah,
Fucking
it's like,
nothing happens, so I go back to my seat and continue my nap.
okay.
man.
I do this. I do the symbols for timeout because that's universal. Everybody knows what the fuck that is.
No, you're just doing weird things. No,
Oh, no,
I
sorry.
think that I'll be checking this out later and I leave.
You start doing weird hand motions to him. After your previous attack, he interprets it as you casting a spell.
I already left, right?
Yeah. He's going to send you a telepathic message. You stop right there.
Me?
So, oh,
No, it's the Simon.
Okay.
so I'm telling him this hand signal says timeout.
I'm going to ask you to stop that action right now.
But it means timeout. And okay.
His wand is still channeling the garden.
Why? There's no one there.
You're there.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask him the question? What does the garden do?
Oh my god.
Well, the garden, it has helped me deal with my inner demons.
I wouldn't believe that, to be honest.
That's concerning.
Quite interesting, but my character does not know that.
Nope.
Okay, can I ask
He's
him what
not
type
going to give this information to anyone he talks to.
So can I ask him what type of
anyone he talks to?
like,
He's
okay,
a very friendly person.
okay.
So all I hear is this going on in my head while I'm walking away.
No, he can only cast a message on one person at a time.
Oh,
Like-
okay.
Can I ask him what type of inner demons?
I don't think that's a conversation for this train. You are meant to enjoy your stay, not learn of my terrible past.
Like, I am a monk. I am meant to ease, yes, ease the soul and mind.
You're right. How about we sit down? Let me quickly dispel this silence.
Of course, I can do that.
Silence has been dispelled. So, Simon, he's going to start talking to you about his life story. As a child, he did not grow up well. He regularly would get suffocated.
Yeah, I tried suffocating a child, Kiro. How do you think about that?
Kira did not hear you.
Sorry, what?
I'm saying, my
apparently-
character tried suffocating a child that Mia found.
By the
Oh my.
age of 10, poor Jenkins had been beaten up all the time. And
So,
he,
is the sound thing gone? Can I go bug Mia
yeah,
now?
he dispelled it.
Okay,
I walked the other way, man.
I am
Like,
happy to stop telling Jenkins' life story at any time. By the way.
Okay, yeah,
I went
you
to
go on.
Midna,
I'm gonna
like-
talk to Mia real quick. Or Midna. No, not
Excellent.
Midna.
Why me?
Okay, Simon, he
You
continues to tell you the life story while I go to the other players.
You should go to training room with him while me and
Okay, we're going to training
Mia
room?
talk. Yeah. Yeah. Take
Okay.
Lily with you. Or fucking Lily, goddammit, Simon! Change your damn name!
Why do you change it to this? Kitty did.
Fucking Jesus Christ, every time I see that, I just instantly think that. It's annoying.
It's his nickname.
So if you're gonna have
It
that
is.
Yeah, this is the nickname for you guys though. It's inappropriate for me to use that.
darn it, if you're gonna have the conversation, go to the training room.
Fine. On adventure.
Ah!
Adam,
Wait.
let's go.
I was
Wait, why am I
dragged
getting-
where?
Training room.
You were-
Bye.
Okay. Continue the life story.
Darn it.
Midna was
Wait,
dragged where?
I need to know where my chest is.
Okay, I went that way, right?
Okay.
And I discovered the gaming room, I'm gonna call it the portal room, and whatever the fuck Simon discovered.
Okay.
Well, no, there was something else, like the room where people go to coexist and chat, right?
Okay.
So I now went and I finished up with that, and I'm going the opposite direction now, and I'm dragging you along with me.
Okie dokie.
But,
So
No.
that's for when we're done this thing, this personal chat.
where's the chest?
Where's the chest? Why do
Where's
you need to know where the chest is?
Because it has all my belongings in it. And I really need it.
I honestly don't know where it is.
Yeah, because Minna can hear you too. Yeah. No, I think we left it in the room, didn't we?
Oh my god. Fuck. Oh well.
Unless you
That's
came
fine.
here with the chest, we don't have it.
I don't know. I don't even know. I was rushed to this area. I didn't have much time to do anything. It was like you sneak onto a train avoiding all security except for this one guy that's like, I need your shit, and I was like, fuck, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
So
oh, hey,
even if you
welcome
did
back.
have a chest, you would have checked it.
He doesn't want to continue this life
By the
story.
way, is you're here right now?
What the fuck? Why is element okay?
We should go back to adventure.
Okay.
Like, is Deer alive right now?
I don't
I
know,
think
but
he's
I
okay
hope
now.
he had to suffer through that, unlike us.
Well, what suffering? I was learning information. Then
That no one
fired
needs
you.
to know. He just
So-
said you can.
Kira?
You know,
Kira's
I'll give you a guarantee that his life story, the life story that you had to listen to, well, no, you didn't have to listen to. The life story you chose to listen to does not actually have any relevance to this campaign.
No, that-
Sorry.
trust me, this means
So-
he likes me more. Maybe. Possibly.
Question. So,
I hope so. Fuck.
why were you found with the kid in a chest?
What? This fucking son of a no reason.
Kira, give context quick.
I was teaching children, and then like we went on a field trip, and fucking these people tried to steal the child, so I saved him.
One
By
or
putting him
many?
in an airtight chest.
Well, fucking, what was I supposed to do? What if they came for him? So I like sealed that shit off, and you know they'd kill me, but the kid would live as soon as someone opens the chest, right? Yeah, that's my logic. I was tired. Leave me alone, right? Like, fuck. You know how long I ran for? Like I ran for fucking ever.
He had like barely any HP. He was bleeding out everywhere. The snow was dyed red.
But with Kirgo, you could just let the kid be a sacrifice when you kill the enemy, then heal the kid with your
Yeah.
high level healing.
You know the
I'm
For
kid?
the record,
noticed,
I am
like,
a paladin, right? Yeah? No? Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you noticed, but Kira is one of the most, or closest, I should say, to lawful good in the party.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I accidentally tried to suffocate that kid.
So,
Kicked him off the bed too.
yeah, Simon, you're not sure. Your character heard a detailed life story, and you're not sure you're gonna recover from that. Like you're shuddering right now.
Does he take damage? Tell me he takes damage.
Simon. His
Takes mental
light story makes you shudder.
So
Can we
basically,
explore this side of the
Point
train
of
where the
intelligence.
so basically,
What
what I'm
about
hearing, I have a chance
intelligence,
of going insane.
we're exploring this side of the train, you know, where the kitchen is and stuff.
Okay.
I dragged Minna along with me.
The best part.
Okay, I'm getting like 1,000 actions. Okay, so you're heading to that side of the train.
Yes, with Minna.
I smell food, so I follow.
This side of the train seems to have a few things. Just kind of your standard kitchen, which is locked off for the most part. But you also have one area for the back, which is where valuables are presumably kept, and a couple more personal rooms, and probably a janitor's area.
Nothing really interesting to do.
That's the same.
Just some games we can play the other way.
Nope.
Yeah, do you want to play Monopoly?
Let's go play Candyland! Is it me or there's someone here?
There is.
There's 2 people.
If they blend in too much with the floor.
I know, right?
I didn't see the second guy.
I know both of them.
Is there anything
Okay.
special about this room?
Is there anything special about the room? It's pretty darn big.
Hey, Element moved.
Element move. That is Element.
Oh, he's unmuted. He's away.
Element, give me an action right now. I
He's
need an
stopping his cat nap.
I will wait for my food.
The food is already in front of you. You wake up and you realize your face was in the food.
I will clean myself off and then eat the food.
No, you should demand that.
You enjoy a nice meal, and after you're done, Jenkins walks up and picks up your plate, and
He should clean his face too
Give
while
him
he's at it.
1 gold coin.
you're gonna give him 1 gold coin. He's gonna give you a mint.
Alright.
Element, that was a terrible tip.
No, it was a great tip.
Do you know how expensive this train is?
I don't care.
You gave him pennies.
Yeah, it's like that's a cheap. That's a
Gold is
Mr.
okay.
Fat move.
Gold is not pennies.
Yeah, like Simon tried to kill that guy.
No,
So I will
different
get
guy.
on his good side and not do anything.
Oh no, don't worry. I started talking with him.
The
so
guy
he
he
doesn't
tried to
pay me.
kill is a different guy.
Simon, I'm pretty sure that there was only damage done from listening to his backstory. I'm pretty sure your character never wants to see Jenkins again.
Was it really Jenkins?
Yeah.
How is he in the kitchen and in the other way at the same time?
Hey, you know
Oh.
how his voice keeps changing? Well, maybe, there's multiple Jenkins.
Split personalities.
That's
your
what I
character
said at the
actually
start.
intelligent enough to do that? Because my character cannot conceive that. Yeah, my character can't conceive that concept.
Okay. Is it possible for me to call for Jenkins to see if I can train with his inner demons?
This guy's gonna literally teleport.
Okay, Simon, he comes over and says, I am kind of curious how I could deal with my demons. Please, someone, do something, anything to not go through this.
Alright, I'll not do anything.
I'm bringing Midna along with me. To
Yeah,
play
we
with.
said we wanted to.
Perfect, okay. You start playing Monopoly and Candyland.
Hell yeah.
You even pull out Connect 4.
Is there like any other passenger in the playroom?
Yeah. There's one little kid just kind of playing around.
But fire the ice.
Mhm.
The game's only 2 player. That means you can still do the thing with me.
I mean, you can play Candyland Monopoly with the kid.
You can
Yeah.
play Candyland with a lot of people. Yeah, let's do it.
And the kid sits down, but he pulls out his own little game.
What does he
Hero,
have?
You want to go play Monopoly?
Apparently, it's a little game where there's a murder mystery, and he introduces myself. Hello, sirs. My name's Agnes McDonald.
Sirs.
Agnes McDonald.
That is
Hmm.
no way
Yes.
to talk to a lady.
Ladies.
Agnes McDonald. Let me look that name up real quick.
First of all, there's 2 of us, and we're both female. Thank you very much.
No, okay. I'm actually gonna look this up as well because I'm curious what comes up.
Angus MacDonald, a Canadian politician, or Angus MacDonald, an American military officer.
Yeah,
Born in
that's the Canadian one.
1727 and 1876.
Agnes MacDonald, the military child.
The military's child. What?
Uh,
Is that this one or like a random?
So there, you have the entire backstory now.
Didn't that come
So,
over here?
When you hear the words Agnes MacDonald, you just get a sense, or you don't hear the words, but when the words are said, a distant memory just kind of pokes at you.
What, sorry?
When you hear the word, well, you didn't
Don't
hear it.
When I
tell
hear
me
the
the
name,
word.
what happens?
You get a feeling that something is terribly wrong. Something
I've got a feeling.
that you need to fix.
That's it. I'm sorry.
but DM, me and Kitty
Something's
were
wrong.
in the army.
Something is wrong. Something.
Mhm.
And who said that name?
The kid
Okay,
that
but-
introduced
But,
itself.
Sorry, I wasn't
Don't,
listening
don't
this
tell him
entire
the
time.
name. Don't tell him the name. This is good. This is
Wait.
technically in.
Kyoko, were you an officer? I mean, were you a soldier?
He's a
Was I
paladin.
a soldier?
He's a freaking paladin.
Background soldier.
Honestly,
Yes.
I have no idea. I still haven't written my background.
You choose a background, not your geography. Your
Beside
background.
your class and level, the background.
Anyway, Kira, you know where the party is for the most part. You have a couple people playing games in the game room. Deer is enjoying his meal.
I prefer play place.
Simon's probably like looting the entire place. I don't know.
Probably.
You want to go play games in the game room?
Sure.
Okay.
You can socially interact with the people sitting.
Kira, maybe DC 5 history check as you enter.
DC 5.
Just click history.
Just click history. Wait for it. That one.
If you fail this, okay. You enter, you look around, and you get ready to play some games in here to see what they have. And then your eyes fix on the child.
Oh
You
shit.
go wide, and suddenly you get flashbacks to many things.
Vietnam
dear.
flashbacks are coming back to you.
You see, first thing you remember chairs, then you remember a school, and then you remember a bunch of kids.
No!
And then the kid looks at you and says, "My sir," and then he runs. He runs.
Oh dear.
What did
Uno
you
momento. I'm gonna chase him down real quick.
What did you do to the child?
Shh, don't ask questions.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
This
I hit
kid,
Kiriko. I hit
he's-
Kiriko so he doesn't chase after him.
you're gonna stop.
Yes.
Tackle!
Right in the,
What do I
Uh,
roll if I
you're
want to
close
tackle
to
him
the-
down?
I already threw a pebble.
So Midnight's gonna pin him down. Oh.
Yeah,
Every attack I ever.
the smallest character's gonna try to pin him.
Jenkins is going to come out of nowhere, and he's holding the kid's hand.
Oh fuck.
What have you done to this child? He
Nothing. It's a misunderstanding.
terribly scared of you.
It's a misunderstanding.
still
It's
don't
not
know.
what you
What
think.
is your name? My name is Agnes MacDonald. Like,
Okay, there's a rapist. And you now
No,
know
I'm not a rapist.
like, it's even worse.
Sorry.
You guys remember Pendelin? Shit hit the fan.
We.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
doesn't
See, it's that kind of thing. So we're just gonna be quiet about it.
So
Oh no, I went to find intimidation, but I can't. I just look at you and you think I'm cute.
Agnes is going to start whispering into Jenkins' ear.
Oh
He's-
god.
Nod, and he is then going to grab Kira and start dragging him while he is pinned down.
Rip.
So he's dragging me and Kira?
Yes.
Correct.
No, his perception's good enough to see me.
I have to
I'm
say,
even
his
adult.
strength is pretty good, like, to carry someone.
Yeah, I weigh a lot. How much fucking...
Oh, you weigh less than me, though.
Still, I weigh a lot.
Okay, Kyoko, let's go with this. I rolled a 19 on sneak, and he was able to see me perfectly.
Good.
19 is not even much. I rolled a crit on my pebble. You were not able to chase
So
him.
Kira, do you want to defend yourself at all? Because right now, you don't know where they're taking you, but
I'm just gonna
Where are we
yell,
going?
saying it's a misunderstanding. You're gonna believe me or a kid.
Jenkins is going to bring you into a little room, and he's going to sit you down. And as the door closes, the rest
Am
of
I
you
still
see,
there?
You think that'll work?
it,
Try and make
you
him
don't
leave
remember
alone.
this room being here, but it's let me think of a good name.
DM,
I'm
am I
going to
still
say-
with Kira?
Yes, you are.
Why am I being dragged into here?
I did a new shield, that's why.
Well, can you
Okay.
repeat where are they being dragged into?
Now, ma'am, can you please step out while I do this?
Oh no! Don't leave me!
He's
I
going to. The moment that Midna leaves, he's going to magically lock the door. Now,
don't want to mess
I
with that guy.
would like to hear both sides of the story. This boy has told me many bad
Hold on.
you.
Is this room soundproof?
You are not entirely sure. So I think the first thing
No,
I
that's out of character, like legit. Like, is this
Yeah.
room soundproof? Can they actually hear us talking?
you are not entirely sure that
Because I'd rather them not know.
I don't know.
the
Can we?
first accusation made against you is particularly the most interesting.
During this, can I grab a cup and try listening on the conversation?
God,
Okay, and quickly, Kira, can you step into training room?
that's what I was getting at.
Darth,
What the
Why'd you say anything?
what
You
the
would have stayed.
fudge did Kira do to those child?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. That's why. Do you think I put a child in our room for no given reason?
That's
I'm
the
telling
kid
you.
he put in the chest, isn't
No,
it?
no. I'm telling you, he raped the kids and killed a few of them. There's only one survivor.
2.
No,
I mean, unless that was the one that was on our chest. Like, I calmed him down. I made him feel safe, and then all
I'm
of a sudden
sorry.
wakes up to
He
being
wouldn't-
kicked off the.
Okay, May, if it was the same child, he wouldn't have played games with me.
I know.
What the heck did he do to sound so concerned? And my hair looks pretty. Charisma
like, not-
save.
He's been doing a lot of roles when he goes into private chats with our DM.
I'll be right back.
I don't know. All I know is that he went to teach. I see a shit ton of rolls, and then all of a sudden I find him bleeding in the snow with a child crying in the chest. Yeah. So it turns out he was just on the outside of the school, bleeding to death. What the fuck? Dives in Bulgarian, erupt in French. Disappears in La La Land. I'm thirsty.
I will be getting food at that time.
I'm back. Oh my god, can you not, Element? Can you not? Stupid law sumo.
Oh. I'm sorry, but LOL Sumo needed to be advertised.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
What? What? Wait. Did you really change your username to that?
To what?
Why would we? That's the question.
The fuck are you talking about?
Can you not read? Do you even know what you typed in?
Wait, what?
Unless I'm mistaken, that's Russian.
The door opens and
That's
Agnes starts running away.
Russian, but do you know what it means?
Agnes is rushing away.
Kill yourself.
Fire trucks are just rushing around. No.
Fire trucks aren't actually fire trucks, they're water trucks.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, I would say they're red trucks.
What?
That's a whole
Why is it
story
called-
about being red.
Why is it
fire
called
trucks.
toothbrush? Why is it called toothpaste if you use it on all your teeth?
I didn't even look at your username until now. I just was like, oh, whatever, ignore it. And then all of a sudden I'm looking at it because I got nothing to do. And then I'm like, are you... I had a friend a
Mhm.
black Mexican Russian female friend that
Mhm.
was teaching me Russian.
Y'all need
I
to
don't-
simmer down.
I don't want to say that out loud. Especially since
The
we're
echo there.
Wait.
By the
Echo?
way, are you gonna do anything when Agnes runs by?
Wait, what? Agnes runs by?
Yeah. The door opens and Agnes is bolting. He does not want to be near that scary man.
I'm not a man.
I'll motion him to come over here and
I
offer
mean,
him a mint.
Midnight left.
Oh, no.
Like, he's
I'll offer him a
got
mint.
popcorn in the
I don't have
basement.
anything else.
You offer him a mint. Agnes carefully comes towards you and accepts the mint.
I tell him, look, kid, I'm not scary like that horrible man, okay?
Damn.
Whatever he did probably had a meaning behind it. But listen, how about we sit down and chat a bit?
Oh god.
Okay, sir.
All right.
So, Kira, do you want to sit down during this talk?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down beside them.
What the fuck?
Agnes is. He looks like he's struggling not to run screaming.
Okay, Agnes, relax. Kira, get the fuck out.
Oh no, this is a free country. I can chill right here. Thank you.
That man.
Can I
Oh,
punch,
my
like,
friends.
shove him away?
One second, Agnes. Hey,
Can
Jensen.
Can I shove Kirigo away? A couple
Yes,
paces.
you can.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta go right
Contest
here.
against this?
Right there. Sorry, I forgot to move.
Hey, Jensen, can you get over here for a second? Please?
Oh, wait,
Jenkins.
Jensen.
Thank you.
I meant Jenkins, not Jensen.
Jenkins slowly walks over. Is there anything that you need?
I'm back.
Yes, this man across the table is snooping in my conversation with this poor boy.
Snooping in the conversation.
Could you,
Thank you very
tell him
much,
to
but-
leave, please?
Yes. My good friend, can you please leave while this
Fine,
this
I
nice
guess.
young. Thank you.
Let's go back over here and take a nap. Bye-bye.
What did I
Thank
miss?
you, Jenkins.
Basically,
he came
Agnes
back.
is going to start talking about. He's going to start from the beginning about how he was just a young, innocent detective in the town of Pandelen. He was undercover at school one day with a bunch of his friends, and one day a new teacher showed up named Kiriga.
That's
And-
not my character's name. Thank you.
Well, you know what? You didn't give them your name, so
My name is Mercury. Thank you very much.
you never gave them your name. Darn it!
I know, right?
Alright.
Let me
It's a
tell the
scary
story.
lizard man.
You're
Well,
not scary. The little girl's scarier.
The little girl, there's
After
2 of them.
He showed up. He immediately suggested that we go for a field trip. Our biology class, we were gonna do on-field work. So he led us right to the town's manor, the abandoned one.
Okay, yeah,
We-
go on.
We went down.
Can we also
and
realize that that's
I-
probably a conversation between them and the rest of the party is not there?
Everyone's here though.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that
Everyone's just fucking surrounding this kid. Okay, but
Kira, go! This is God! Fuck off!
I managed to quickly slip out and get a kid from another class to replace me so I could tail them.
Yeah.
And he didn't notice that the numbers switched for a brief period. After that, they went into the manor, and I didn't want to follow them downstairs, but I heard kids screaming. They were running up, and he pulled them back down. I managed to put everything together. What happened? And when he came back to the school, I had the authorities ready, but he managed to flee.
So when he tells us this, can I like oddly just glare at Kirgo?
No, he's at a different place.
I'm sleeping. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Alright,
Over there.
then,
We're over here.
that's all I wanted to know. You're free to go whenever you want.
So Agnes is going to kind of just slowly walk over to his room
What are you talking about?
You hear sobbing.
All right, I'm gonna go whack Kirgo real quick.
What do you? He just walks away. I posted something before he even got up. Thank you very much.
Here, you get whacked and wake up.
Rude.
I
Okay.
feel
What
like
were
the
you
DM doesn't
doing,
do
man?
Hold on.
anything.
What was it?
The fuck were you doing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You dragged kids into a basement?
It's on crack, I'm telling you.
Alright,
Is this
then
a
what's
fucking
your
huge fantasy that I'm some crazy freaking demon guy that like
Do we
tried
believe it?
abducting these children?
So
what's
that
your
sounds
side
like
of
a
the story,
rapist.
huh?
You
Am
drive
I
him to
literally
the
a rapist to you? I'm a paladin, thank you very much.
Exactly. Like a priest.
What? No? Oh god, no. I think that kid hit his head and telling people
wait.
that
Oh, I
that
see.
person or something.
Thank you, Jesus.
Okay. You calm Agnes down and you sit down, start doing the murder mystery game that Agnes picked out.
Thank
Interesting.
you. Look.
Do we believe Kivirgo's side or the kid's side of the story?
I'm an adult, thank you very much. But whatever.
Yeah, Kira, you might want to start giving your side of the story.
I just did. If no one believes me, then whatever.
You said they were on crack and they're making shit up.
Basically, he's a kid, like fuck.
So what
If you're
exactly
on crack,
happened?
Then it would have been you who put it. No.
Shit
I
hit the
feel like
fan, that's all
Kirgo
I know.
actually dragged some kids to a basement and knocked some out, you know.
You know what? You guys believe whatever. I know what happened. That's that.
Then explain it.
Yeah, Kira, then explain it.
But how about you guys explain to me what you guys did in Pandelen?
Then what?
What was Pandelen?
They bought cooked lizards.
As you can see, there's a distant memory.
Honest, I'm going to be absolutely honest. Kira is not entirely sure what he did in Pandelen.
Yeah, I don't remember.
He doesn't remember everything, but he's also leaving out distinct details that he does remember.
Yes.
What
I
happened in
remember-
Pandela? Where's that? Was it when I
All I
joined?
remember is like a
That's our first
woodworker
time.
and fucking a cat in a tree and fucking
Oh,
some crazy guy that kept chanting and shit and fucking.
The first place when I joined in where Simon basically killed everyone.
I didn't even want to be a fucking teacher.
Why did you go to this institution of teaching?
I didn't have a choice. The town fucking leader was like, "Hey, you're doing this," and I was like, "Okay."
He
Okay.
was reading you a poem, if I recall.
Yeah, that's right. He read me a poem, and I was like, "You're on crack," and then I just ended up becoming a teacher, and I was like, "Whatever."
If he's on crack, then how did you become a teacher? Are you sure you're not on crack?
Well, I have a badge for teaching in 2 different places, so I guess I'm a
You know,
teacher.
Kira, you could really strengthen your story if you actually remembered a lot of stuff that happened. You know what, Kira? Come to training room just so I can tell you because I actually remember quite a bit.
Oh god, I don't remember shit.
So we can all be Kirgo raped a kid or many kids.
Well, our DM said that Kirgo was the only truthfully neutral, lawful.
No. He's the closest to a lawful good in
Yeah.
our party.
They got me.
Nice.
Shit.
So close.
They fucking. I thought he was starting to read it, and then all of a sudden he said, "Well, back in Pandela, you killed a shit ton of tabaxis, mainly one called Scrumper. You ripped off his
And then you
ears and
liked your
killed him
wife.
completely."
You were so close.
Yeah.
He started reading and he's like, "Yep, get rid of this guy." I mean, unless that was legit, but I doubt it.
I didn't do anything in that city. I just joined and then I got dragged along.
Was
Dude, when you
Pandelen the one
joined,
that we
I
were just
literally
in?
had no idea what was going on. It was dark, and I knew that everyone was over there, and nothing. I'm like, okay.
Well, I was
would tell
told
you
that
what
I was
happened,
supposed to
I don't
arrest a group
remember.
of people that were murderers, setting towns and cities in despair.
Like, that was my team, and then I
No, wait,
I had
it's
one
Pan-
night in a city, and that's it.
Where is Pandela the place with the 1,000 goblins that were surrounding us was?
I think so.
Yes. Although they were
No, it was in
corpses.
Pandela that the town we were just at.
No, the town we were just at was Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it was warm there. It wasn't warm there ever.
Yeah,
It was cold, in fact. It's snowy. Neverwinter is covered in snow.
I know.
It's a winter wonderland. It's a wonder how there's winter in that wonderland.
Why?
He just
Because I can.
seemed so freaked out when the kid was mentioned. So, you know.
It's clearly a rapist that wants to go back for the kill.
I think he's mainly. Oh, hello.
Okay, I have refreshed Kira's knowledge. That way he can properly roll against insight checks.
What?
So I
Probably
can legit
not.
roll into insight. Where is this?
You know
Where
what?
is
I'm
this?
just gonna do something quick. I'm gonna be like, wait for it. Leave me alone.
You're trying to read Kira, and he basically whispers into your ear that you'll be as scared as Agnes if you keep asking questions.
Holy savage!
Wow. Kill go.
That was for everyone, by the way.
I got this. Never mind, I don't.
What, you want me to try rolling? I rolled less than.
Oh, I noticed. But
Yeah.
I wish it was one of those times I didn't notice.
You're all kind of terrified right now of Kira.
Let's see if I know this.
Kira has sometimes right now. Kira
Simon?
has an aura around him. You don't quite see it. It's like it's there, but at the same time, it isn't. It's some kind of powerful feeling you're getting. And you know one thing: you do not want to keep asking questions.
So basically, for me, my aura of oblivious overpowered the fear of intimidation.
Because Simon
That was a
didn't
crit,
notice.
my friend.
It was a crit
Yeah.
against the critical fail.
Simon critical
See,
fail.
that's not how crit
Oh,
fails
yo.
work.
How do crit fails work?
Roll, they're
So what?
actually only meant to be a guaranteed fail on what you're doing. But also, roll, you're not going to miss someone directly next to you say something when you're staring at him,
unless he
listening.
had a negative one modifier and rolled a 1, then he'd roll a 0.
But that would interfere with his typical day-to-day interactions with anyone.
Hey,
Yeah.
Simon, you want to take one for the team and go ask Kira what's wrong?
Nothing. I just want to be left alone.
Wait, no, Simon, you slowly approach, and then you get flashbacks of Jenkins, and you
What's
fall
Jenkins?
to the ground and back,
What's
and you back
Jenkins?
away.
What the fuck is Jenkins?
Jenkins is the guy that told you his entire life story, don't you?
Oh,
GG.
Oh my god! Can you roll a history check and see if you have negative 50?
There's no way you can't remember. He went with like 30 minutes worth of
No.
backstory.
it doesn't look like I fully remember him.
No, that's high
remember
enough to
40.
remember that he told you 30 minutes of traumatic backstory.
I think he's trying to forget it.
He
I'm a
probably
monk.
is.
I think very deep emotion doesn't really affect me.
Anyway, I'm not even like there. Like I didn't even know Kirigo intimidated people. I was playing with the kid.
I'm telling you, Simon, that you have normally just gone through life without emotion. Jenkins has permanently scarred you.
And I'm telling you, I'm gonna forget this rather than a few days.
But right now,
Simon,
scars are.
you and your character are different people.
No,
Yeah.
start choking on noodles.
Who's that person? It appears to be some kind of wealthy woman who kind of sits there. Ah, hello. Who are you?
My name is Mikna. Nice to meet you.
Ah,
Are you on drugs?
No, just
my name is Jesse. What do you want today?
Oh, I just wanted to chit chat or something.
Oh, I see. I do have to say that there's been a lot of commotion. I wonder where that child's parents are.
That is a good question. I hope nothing
Are they
too
doing
bad.
something to that bad man that the child's afraid of?
Oh, yeah, you shouldn't have to worry about him.
Oh, that is refreshing to hear.
Plus, I'm pretty sure Jenka would be there if something was to happen.
Jenkins. How come no one knows this guy's name?
Jenka.
Poor Jenkins. This is part of his trauma. He's gone through his entire life with no one remembering his name.
I'm not a
Jenka.
person.
I asked if it was Jenka, and the DM said yes earlier, so I'm sticking with it.
You actually asked for something else, but sure, fine.
You know, maybe you should go arrest Kira and throw him out of the train.
No?
And then the next dragon I looks for a girl around my age. Isn't your age like 200?
Shush. You never
All I
revealed
know
the
is
woman's
that
age.
we shouldn't let Kiro hold the relic when.
No, the age that I look, you know,
You're
like
focusing
that
on
bracket.
Kira's actions right now.
I put that in brackets.
You know, the thing is though, I've given you no guarantees this is actually important, and I'm directing you towards
Towards what?
the most suspicious scenario for Kira.
I'm still not trusting him with an ancient relic.
Me neither.
Y'all need to
He
simmer
beats up
down.
some kids. Like
You just assume, thank you very much. You're assuming that kid's not lying to you.
Kira, you could make so many arguments against that story. Come on.
if you
I
make some
don't want
arguments,
to.
I'll
I'm
believe
lazy.
I purposely put holes in it.
Yeah, I know. But that's too much work. They can just believe what they want. I don't care.
Gosh,
If we believe what we want, we can poison you in your sleep and you'll die.
Not. I'm immune to poison.
Have you seen our fancy room? You're gonna have to sleep on the floor,
Wait,
though.
I
There's
think-
only 4 beds.
Yeah, there's
You'll
only
have to
4
sleep
beds.
on the carpet.
Don't worry, I'll sleep on the floor. I don't care.
I mean, unless you really nah. Did I find someone that is the age that of which my body appears?
Oh,
It is I.
you find this kid called Agnes McDonald who's in a corner in a ball.
Girl.
It's in fucking.
What do you mean in the
You
corner
got
in a bowl?
found anyway.
Literally, I was just playing with her. Her.
Him.
It.
Ignis is a boy.
Well, if Ignis
Not
is
that I
a
would know.
boy, then it doesn't reach my requirement of a girl around my age.
Well, there's no more girls.
There's no one appearing to be incredibly young. It
Yeah,
appears
Kigo possibly raped him and killed him already.
You need to simmer down. That's what you need to do.
I wonder what happened to that kid I tried to suffocate.
I mean, Kira probably got to him.
disappointed that no one
hope
pointed
so.
out the holes I put into Agnes's story.
I'm sorry?
I'm disappointed no one's noticed that there are problems with his story.
Oh no, I know this.
We just don't really care.
We don't.
This one's more fun.
Look, I told you I have a -1 modifier on my intelligence. What do you want?
Look, Simon, you say that for everything. You say, no, I noticed, but then you never actually elaborate. Therefore, that makes me feel like you don't actually know.
Simon has the same flaws that Agnes does in his story.
There's holes.
Too many. Too wide. Too broad.
Gape.
Uh,
You didn't hear
Okay,
that.
anyway.
they're gaping holes. Kira, you should fill them.
Yeah.
I myself, thank you very much. Remember the time I intimidated everyone to leave me the fuck alone?
I wasn't there. I was playing with Agnes.
So, Kira,
whoever
now
it
that
was.
everyone's backed off away from you and they're no longer with you, do you want to have a one-on-one conversation with a child?
No, I'm gonna take a
Kira,
nap.
You're playing with me. Thank you very much.
Go back to my
Remember?
fucking-
You know the time you
bullshit.
didn't read and then you eventually acted upon it? Yeah, you never ended that.
Okay. Roll me an intelligence check to figure out who the killer is, the murder weapon, and the crime scene.
Intelligence.
And then you'll roll against good old Agnes's.
And
But he's rolling a disadvantage because of the mental trauma.
Rip.
Wait, who's what?
Agnes rolls disadvantage.
Yeah, but
Roll
he
higher
still
than me.
probably has better investigation than. Wait, why would it be intelligence? Wouldn't it be investigation?
No, it's a
if he's
game.
Yeah,
If
well,
Nishu's proficient in investigation, sure.
in investigation,
If
I
you want
have a proficiency bonus. I guess maybe I have a check mark in it.
okay, if you have a check mark in it, then that's enough. What'd you roll?
No, I'm not.
Oh my gosh, you both rolled nat ones, but he rolled higher.
Wait, who?
You both rolled nat ones, but he rolled higher.
He meaning the kid?
Yeah.
So
So-
they're both
Can
retarded.
I join? What do I have to
It
look?
goes on for
No,
2
you're
hours.
not joining. Fuck, it's me and the
Eventually,
kid.
it
Get
gets
out.
to the point where you're both just guessing random answers until he's eventually correct.
That's great.
That's Angus. The kid's name is Agnes.
I was saying Agnes.
Angus is one of my middle names,
Wait,
actually.
Angus?
Angus, named after my grandfather. Well, one of them.
Oh, good thing you didn't end up with the person your ex ended up with.
Burger, Angus Burger.
Angus Burger, man.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, that would have been horrible. Oh shit.
So, we've gotten some information about Kira. Question mark.
What? Sorry.
And yeah. So now, that's pretty much the end of the day, and let's review. I've managed to make sure you've done absolutely nothing this day.
I mean,
There's nothing
Simon
to
did
do
get
on a
traumatized.
train.
We played
Explore.
games. Well, I did explore.
Yeah, did you
I
find
wasn't
any
told
secret
anything
compartments or
prominent.
anything?
Let's go back
Find
to
any
the
hidden
room.
things? You know, maybe what's causing this guy to be bipolar or some shit?
Oh, Simon tried.
I'm lazy.
Oh,
so-
apparently
Nice.
that room has nothing to do with anything right now.
Yeah.
Like,
So, the next day happens, and
I honestly have to log off. I need to be in Toronto at like by 11 p.m. a.m. a.m. by 11
I would
a.m.
hope so,
Wait,
gee.
Kitty, don't you also have to pick up the stuff from here?
all right.
No.
That's good.
Well,
Don't make her do extra shit. Like,
chat, or we can end the session here.
And let's end the session here.
why you have to wake up for no reason or whatever?
Oh no, I gotta clean the dishes.
You couldn't have done that later or prior.
No, this is the best time because everybody's asleep.
You couldn't do that later.
No. Maybe I can barely stay up.
And get some orange juice.
We have no more
Why did you consume it all?
because it's good.
Simon's been drinking a lot of pop.
Y'all motherfuckers need to calm down.
He's been drinking a lot of pop. Orange juice is not pop, Simon.
No, I
You-
mean
it was
apart from
wrong.
that.
So, why do you think I've been drinking pop? Because there's no more orange juice.
Simon said he's been drinking enough pop to rival my tea habit.
I doubt that.
I know.
So, the next day comes, and basically, your favorite patron, Jenkins, offers a little game to help relax Angus. Where, yes, I said Angus.
It'd be a
And
game of hide and